Hi, this is my classroom environment, schedule, expectations, and procedures presentation assignment. Physical classroom environment. So the room is clean and all materials are prepared for the day. The room is welcoming and inviting. The lights are on. Pictures of children's work is on the wall for display. Chairs and tables are the correct size for the children. Support the development of relationships. Children can explore what is available to them and can choose their desired activity with peers. Support students' behavior and social interactions. Rules and expectations are posted as reminders of how we treat our friends and how we act in different areas of the room. Playtime with actual equipment such as baking and cooking. Reduces student stress. Quiet corner for when children are feeling overwhelmed, sensory-friendly toys and blankets. Provide a safe and challenging learning environment. Multiple activities for children to choose from. Teacher knows what each child is doing during activities. Various areas engaging with the senses. Water, sand, and Play-Doh. So this classroom looks a bit different. The children that I am observing are homeschooled. So their classroom is in their living room. Over here, there are couches. So there's two couches, one here and one here. This is a giant free play area, and there's a TV along this wall. Over here is the toy bin and center activities. This is their work table for small groups and individual work. This is a rug, and along this wall is the morning meeting calendar and storytime area. So days of the week, numbers are all along this wall. Letters are all along this wall. There's a little section over here of different books that they can read. And right over here is the front door, and they have a huge front yard to play in. So, like I said, they are homeschooled, so their day looks a bit different. So, to build a positive and predictable learning environment, the children know what to expect every day. Support the development of relationships. Children have the option at their center time to work independently or with each other. There's three of them, three children. Support students' behaviors and social interactions. Children have the opportunity for free play as well as small learning groups. Reduce student stress. Children know what to expect on a daily basis and schedule is posted. Any major changes will be told to them the day before. Provide a safe and challenging learning environment. Center activities are changed out weekly with new activities for children to do. So their schedule is pretty loose, but this is kind of what they try to go by. So 8 to 8:30, they'll have breakfast and clean up. 8:30 to 9 o'clock, they'll have morning meeting, story, calendar time. 8:50 to 9, they'll clean up whatever they need to, put their shoes and socks on. And 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, they go outside to play. So they could either be doing an activity together, playing independently. They'll usually all play together, riding bikes, playing in the dirt, playing with the dog, whatever it is. 9:50 to 10 o'clock, they'll go potty, wash their hands, get all cleaned up from outside. 10 to 10:15, they'll come back for circle time, and they'll go over their numbers and letters and colors, and kind of what they're going to work on. So from 10:15 to 10:30, they'll do centers and individual work. So they'll go pick out what they want to do, and they'll do that for a little bit, whether it's on the iPad, like learning apps, coloring, working on their numbers. There's a whiteboard for them to kind of play with. 10:30 to 11, they'll come back from small groups, and in both of these, there's also the workbooks. They have workbooks that they do as well, so that's kind of both of these included. From 11 to 12, they'll have free choice, so they can either continue working or they can go do an educational activity once they're finished with their work. And if they're not finished with the work, then they have to finish before they can go to free choice. So expectations. Build a positive and predictable learning environment. Children are aware of the schedule and can see it posted for them daily. They know what is expected at each time interval of the day. Support the development of relationships. Children can learn independently or by themselves when they have center time as well as outside playtime. Support students' behaviors and social interactions. Children are aware of how we treat each other and how we are supposed to problem solve. Have fun with your students and make sure they're having fun too. Reduce student stress. Children can choose whatever activity they want to at center or free play. Explain why you want a child to do something. Provide a safe and challenging learning environment. Children are given new tasks and materials to play and learn with as they develop more skills and become independent. So procedures, children are homeschooled. So they start with breakfast. So breakfast, clean up, get ready for the morning meeting, and story time. They'll pick a new story every day. Sometimes they read more than one, sometimes they only read one. It kind of just depends. Children get ready to go outside for free play and whatever outside activity is planned for the day. So it could be like if something is planned, they'll go on a walk, like a little nature walk. They'll find different leaves and different shapes of leaves and colors and bugs and whatever is out there. Children come in and wash up and start working independently and transition into a group setting. The last activity for the day is free play and free center choice before the school day is over. So the next one, safety plan. There is no safety plan for these children because they are at home. So the mother feels as if there is no need to expose them to what possibilities could be, such as in a public school, given the climate that we're in. So there is no safety plan. The only thing I will say is that the children, of course, have to be in sight, and they can't go off without letting someone know where they're going. But if there is no reason to kind of expose them to, let's say, like fire drills, safety drills, intruder drills, there's not necessarily a safety plan in place for these specific children that I'm observing. And these are my references. These are my references. Thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to watching everyone else's presentation.